Hello everyone, and welcome to Science for Real. Today, we will explore a fascinating and practical topic: how to recognize when someone doesn't like you, but is good at hiding it. Have you ever felt that something was off in the way others treated you? Those compliments that sound nice but leave you feeling uneasy? Or the accidental forgetting of you in social gatherings? These are very subtle signs, and if you don't catch them in time, you might waste your time and emotions on relationships that aren't genuinely sincere. In today's video, we will discuss 7 clear signs that help you identify these hidden signals. Join me as we uncover the ability to see through fake smiles and double-edged words, so you can feel more confident in your daily relationships. 1. Joking about your flaws. The first sign that someone dislikes you but is hiding it is the person who jokes about your flaws. Yes, we all have that one friend with a special talent for pointing out the very things we prefer to keep hidden, adding their own twist each time we meet. They often say, "Oh, I'm just joking." But these jokes always target the things you're a bit self-conscious about. For example, you might never leave the house without makeup because of a few minor imperfections on your face. Yet, this person acts like a detective, constantly complimenting you. "My friend always has to look stunning, otherwise no one would recognize her without makeup." At first, you might think, "Come on, we're friends. It's just a little teasing." But after the second or third time, you start to wonder, why do they keep bringing this up? You realize that nobody just accidentally makes such sensitive comments repeatedly. It turns out to be a tactic, a subtle psychological jab to see how much you can tolerate. Interestingly, they are very good at hiding their intentions, smiling brightly and saying, "Oh, you're adorable, those things don't matter." Yet the next moment, they launch into a new series of jokes about your hairstyle, your fashion choices, or even your work achievements. If you try to give feedback, you might hear, "If you can't take a joke, maybe you're too sensitive." Suddenly, you find yourself thinking you're not fun simply because you can't laugh off their light-hearted insults. If you keep laughing and letting things slide, they'll think, "Oh, so this is allowed." You might try to push back gently with something like, "Yeah, I know I'm not perfect, but thanks to you, I realize I have many flaws," or even more straightforwardly ask, "Are you really joking?" In situations like this, don't hesitate to ask yourself, is this joke genuine? Or is there something more behind it? Joking with friends can be fun, but true friends don't need to belittle each other for a laugh. 2. Backhanded compliments. The second sign is the sting of salt compliments, those backhanded compliments that make you laugh awkwardly while wondering, is this a genuine compliment or a disguised insult? We've all encountered those people who can't resist inserting their comments whenever they see something good happening. For instance, you've worked hard on a project, staying up all night, and you feel proud of your accomplishment. Then they chime in with a deeply meaningful remark, "Wow, that's impressive. I didn't think you could pull it off." After hearing that, you might feel a bit dizzy from the shock. On the surface, it sounds like a compliment, but in reality, it feels like a punch to your self-esteem. Right? Another classic example is the comment, "You're really smart, smarter than I expected." What are they really saying? That a normal person like you couldn't possibly be smart? Or they might be surprised that you were capable of doing well? Sometimes, they even say, "You look great today, I bet that cost a fortune." A clever twist that turns a compliment into a question about your ability to beautify yourself. These compliments are often wrapped in sugar-coated words, making it hard for you to counter them. Because after all, they are complimenting you. But try this: if you respond with, "Oh, What do you mean by that? You can bet that person will suddenly feel awkward, scrambling to explain their words and finding ways to backtrack, since their compliment wasn't meant to make you feel good. With these backhanded compliments, a gentle yet effective strategy is to smile and playfully respond with, "Oh, are you really giving me a genuine compliment, or add a bit of cheekiness, thanks? But that sounds a bit like a criticism." A light-hearted response can make them realize that you're not easily fooled, and they might think twice before using such fake compliments on you in the future. Remember, genuine compliments won't leave you feeling uneasy or uncomfortable. A true friend won't need to spice things up by giving you awkward praises. 3. Exclusion from social activities. The third sign that someone dislikes you but is hiding it is exclusion from social activities. This is a sign that can sometimes be hard to notice, but once you become aware of it, it will become as clear as daylight. Imagine this: you see your friends engaging in activities you really enjoy, but you're forgotten and not invited. Whether it's a birthday party, a weekend get-together, or simply going out to eat, you start to realize that you weren't even mentioned. When you ask, "Hey, why wasn't I invited?" the typical response is, "Oh, we forgot. It was a last-minute plan." It sounds reasonable, but pay attention to how often this happens. There will likely come a moment when you ask yourself, why is it always a last-minute decision? People often use excuses like, "We thought you were busy," but the truth is, if they genuinely wanted you there, they would make sure to inform you in advance. The issue isn't their busyness, it's their attitude towards you. You might have found yourself in a situation like this before, scrolling through social media and seeing happy pictures of your friends enjoying an event you knew nothing about. That feeling is definitely unpleasant, right? It feels like a knife to the heart, especially when you've been part of the group but now feel pushed out as just an audience member. What's even more troubling is that by accepting their vague explanations, you inadvertently give them the power to exclude you. You start to wonder if you're just a backup option. You might even feel like a ghost in their lives, only appearing when they need you and disappearing when everything is going well. The solution in this situation is to be more assertive and straightforward. Ask directly, "Why wasn't I invited?" or "Where did everyone go without me?" This question might make them feel a bit uncomfortable and force them to confront their actions. If they truly value you, they will find a way to make amends. If not, it may be time to reassess the value of these relationships. Finally, remember that you deserve to be included and respected in social activities. If you find yourself constantly excluded, it's time to seek out friends who genuinely want to spend time and invest effort in you, not those who see you as a secondary option. 5. Avoiding physical contact. Think about the times you've touched a friend to greet them or gave them a light pat on the back during a conversation. If they pull away or seem uncomfortable with the contact, it may indicate they're trying to send the message, "I don't want to be close to you." You might have experienced this feeling when you try to start a conversation and reach out to give them a gentle tap on the shoulder. They immediately flinch as if you were a snake. This not only hurts but also leaves you wondering, why are they behaving this way towards me? What's notable is that they may be very comfortable with physical contact with others but not want to be close to you. If you notice this happening frequently, it might be time to reassess this relationship. The solution to this issue is to ask them directly, "I've noticed you seem uncomfortable when I get close. Is something wrong?" A simple but straightforward question can help clarify the situation. If they seem flustered and say, "Oh, it's nothing, it's just my personality," you should consider reevaluating the relationship. A true friend wouldn't make you feel like a stranger. Finally, remember that avoiding physical contact can be a clear sign of discomfort in a relationship. Don't hesitate to ask questions and seek clarity, because you deserve to be around those who want to connect and be close to you. 5. Avoiding physical contact. Think about the times you've touched a friend to greet them or gave them a light pat on the back during a conversation. If they pull away or seem uncomfortable with the contact, it may indicate they're trying to send the message, "I don't want to be close to you." You might have experienced this feeling when you try to start a conversation and reach out to give them a gentle tap on the shoulder. They immediately flinch as if you were a snake. This not only hurts but also leaves you wondering, why are they behaving this way towards me? What's notable is that they may be very comfortable with physical contact with others but not want to be close to you. If you notice this happening frequently, it might be time to reassess this relationship. The solution to this issue is to ask them directly, "I've noticed you seem uncomfortable when I get close. Is something wrong?" A simple but straightforward question can help clarify the situation. If they seem flustered and say, "Oh, it's nothing, it's just my personality," you should consider reevaluating the relationship. A true friend wouldn't make you feel like a stranger. Finally, remember that avoiding physical contact can be a clear sign of discomfort in a relationship. Don't hesitate to ask questions and seek clarity, because you deserve to be around those who want to connect and be close to you. 6. Disappearing when you need support. The sixth sign that someone dislikes you but is hiding it is disappearing when you need support. This is one of the most painful signals but also one of the easiest to recognize. When you encounter difficulties, you often turn to your close friends for sharing and support. However, if those friends you thought would always be there for you are absent during your toughest times, it's a clear sign that this relationship is not what you believed it to be. You've surely felt the disappointment of texting a friend to say you're struggling, only to receive silence in return. They might give excuses like, "I'm really busy," "Sorry," or "I'll call you back later," but then no call ever comes. This feeling is awful, especially since you've been there for them during their tough times. When you notice someone frequently absent during the important moments of your life, ask yourself, do they truly value this relationship? If a person isn't willing to support you when you need it most, then perhaps they aren't the friend you thought they were. The solution in this situation is to be straightforward. If you feel they have vanished, ask them, "Why are you not there for me when I need help?" This question can help you understand how they genuinely feel about the relationship. If they truly care, they will recognize their mistake and may change their behavior. If not, then it's time for you to reconsider the value of this relationship. Finally, remember that you deserve true friends, those who will stand by you during your most challenging times. Don't accept those who only show up when things are easy. Seek out those who will be there for you even in the storm. 7. Talking behind your back. The seventh sign that someone dislikes you but is hiding it is talking behind your back. This is one of the worst forms of betrayal in any relationship. How do you feel when you discover that a close friend or colleague is speaking poorly about you to others? It's not just heartbreaking, it's deeply hurtful because they are not only damaging your reputation but also breaking the trust between you and them. Think back to times when you shared personal information or secrets with them, only to hear those things distorted or misrepresented later. They are not only undermining your respect but also showing that they do not value you, even though you opened up to them. People who frequently gossip behind your back not only lack respect but also reveal their own insecurities. They may be trying to elevate themselves by putting others down. When you hear such comments, ask yourself, if they can talk poorly about me, would they also talk poorly about others in front of me? The answer is likely yes. The solution in this situation is to confront the truth. If you discover someone is gossiping about you, ask them directly, "I heard that you said this about me. Is there something you'd like to discuss with me directly?" This question might put them in a difficult position and force them to face their actions. Remember, true friends will never speak ill of you behind your back. They will stand by you and defend you against gossip. If you find that a relationship is consistently filled with behind-the-back talk, it may be time to reassess that relationship and seek out more sincere friends. You deserve relationships that are not only supportive but also filled with trust and respect. So, we have explored together the 7 signs that someone dislikes you but is good at hiding it. From joking about your flaws to backhanded compliments and exclusion from social activities. These are all signals you should not ignore. Remember that in life, you deserve genuine and positive relationships. True friends are those who will always be there for you, supporting you during tough times and never speaking ill of you behind your back. Recognizing these signs will not only help you avoid wasting time on unworthy relationships but also guide you in finding those who truly deserve to connect with you. You can start reassessing the people in your life and build meaningful relationships. Thank you for watching today's video. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Science for Real channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next videos, where we will continue to explore fascinating and valuable topics in life.